Hey, what's up guys? I'm back again here with a new video, and today is a pretty big update video. I've been collecting shoot 'em ups for the Sega Saturn for about 6 months now, and I'm about nearing my end of games that I want to get, especially the ones left that are like Hyper Duel. They're just ridiculously expensive, so I'm just going to pass on them for now because I don't feel like paying $200, for one game. But since that's almost done, I decided to pick up one of these, which was a really bad financial decision. That is a Japanese PS2 slim model here, and I got it at a pretty decent deal. It was around $100 without any cables or controllers or anything, but I already had all that stuff, so I wasn't too worried. I'm not sure really what a good deal for one of those are, but I'll get right into it. For the PS1 first, I picked up a few games here. First, we got Gradius Gaiden. I'm not the biggest Gradius fan, but I really enjoy 2, 3, and 5. I haven't played the other ones, but yeah, this is a 3D Gradius shooter, and so far it's really good. There's 4 ships to choose from, and there's customizable weapons and all that good stuff. Here's a look over here, and yeah, really glad to have this one. Next up, we got Nitrate, which was recommended to me, or I never even heard of this game until I watched Cyanide Breathman's video on the game, and I haven't even popped it in yet. I just got it today. It's a Takumi shooter, maker of this Dreamcast shoot 'em ups like Mars Matrix, and there's 2 Capcom shooters. What the fuck is it called? I can't remember right now. But yeah, Nitrate. I got it at a pretty good deal, and hopefully it'll be fun. But I've heard that the game doesn't actually run too well on the PS2. You really need a Japanese PS1 for the game to run at full speed and for like the most accurate dodging and all that stuff. So I'm hoping that's not true, but that's what I read on Racket Boy. Well, we'll find out. Next up here, we got R-Type Delta. Haven't really gotten into this one yet. It's the first 3D R-Type. I have R-Type Final on the PS2, but you can never really go wrong with R-Type, and this is one of the R-Type games that are like held in really high regard. Pretty much all the R-Type games are, but this one I've heard especially good things about. So yep, looking forward to getting to this one. Next up here, got a big box project, the Raiden Project, which has Raiden 1 and 2, pretty much arcade perfect conversions with fully tateable modes and everything. I don't even know if that's a word, tate mode, but whatever. Or tate. I don't know how you say that shit. But yeah, I played it. It has arranged soundtracks that are both really good for each game. And this one came like pretty much mint condition with got the foam in there, and it even came with the memory card stickers and everything. So really glad to have that one. Next up, we got a couple of working designs releases in the US, and that is Ray Storm. And I don't know exactly what this is. I mean, I have Galactic Attack on the Sega Saturn, and I believe this is, I guess, a 3D remake of it. That's Ray Storm. And I think this one's also available on the Sega Saturn as maybe Layer Section 2. I have no clue. It's so confusing. But yeah, that's Ray Storm. And after that, we got the sequel to Ray Storm, and that is Ray Crisis. Another, I think it might be a prequel. Don't quote me on that, but I have no idea what I'm saying. Could be. Yeah, these games are fun. They're 3D, and it's a little annoying in Ray Crisis. I'm not sure if it happens in Ray Storm, but in this game, your ship gets pulled towards the center of the screen when you're not holding a direction on the D-pad or on the stick, whatever you're using, which is pretty annoying. And that's it for the PS1 games. So I'll go right into the PS2 pickups now. First off, we got Homura, which is one of the cheaper PS2 shoot 'em ups you can get. I haven't actually played it yet. I haven't played any of the PS2 ones yet because I just got them today. But yeah, this one looks like it's going to be really fun. You have like a special sword attack. You're kind of like a ninja or samurai, I guess. Looks like a good one. Can't wait to get into that. I haven't played any of these PS2 games, like I said. Next up, a game that has really mixed reviews. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of the series, but that is Thunder Force 6. And I'm not really too sure what to expect. I mean, I enjoyed Thunder Force 5, and I heard this is pretty much just a rehash with different music and pretty much the same weapons and stuff, but I don't know. Looking forward to trying it out. And hopefully it's as good as the other ones, yeah. Next up over here, we got a dual pack from Psychio. It's Soul Divide and Dragon Blaze. And I played both of these games on MAME before. Dragon Blaze is really fun, but it's a very difficult game. Soul Divide I really didn't like at all. I mean, it has somewhat of a cult following, but I don't think it's really my type of game. But still definitely looking forward to playing Dragon Blaze at least. And I was really shocked. All these games came in like perfect condition from Japan, and EMS shipping is just ridiculous. Like 2 or 3 days, and they were at my doorstep. So I'm really happy with that. Next up, a game I'm really looking forward to playing, Dodonpachi dai-oh-jou. I'm a huge Dodonpachi fan. I have a Donpachi and Dodonpachi on the on the Sega Saturn. And I have the one on the 360, Dodonpachi Resurrection. So yeah, I heard this one is brutally hard. It's probably the hardest Dodonpachi game, and it's a little different. There's not 3 ships to choose from. I think you choose from 2 ships to use for yourself, kind of like in Pro Gear, if you guys ever played that game. But here it even came with the special... Whoop. There's the game disc right there, and here's the special DVD right over here. And the manual. I'm not sure what the special DVD is. Might be a soundtrack or maybe the Super Play. Not too sure. And next up, just a couple more to go. We got Espgaluda, the original one here on the PS2. I had the second one on 360, and I've heard this one is a really well-made port of the first arcade game in the series. A little expensive, this game, but it's definitely one I wanted to have. Fucking phone is ringing. But yeah, let me finish this up quick. Espgaluda 2, really looking forward to playing that one. This one actually comes with some kind of special DVD too. I gotta find out what those are. If anybody knows, you can let me know in the comments down below. And the disc looks really cool, look at that. It's upside down, but... And last but not least, Ibarra, which is the sequel to Battle Garega, which is my favorite shoot 'em up on the Sega Saturn. And I also have the sequel to this game, which is the Pink Sweets on the Xbox 360. But yeah, I love this series. Oh my god. Phone is ringing now. I'm gonna have to end this video now. Or maybe I'll just pick up the phone. Hello? Hey. I'm in the house. Alright. Let me call you back in like 2 minutes, alright? Alright. Alright. Bye. Sorry about that. I don't know if I can edit that out. I'm not really good at this video editing stuff, but yeah, back to this game, Ibarra. Look at that disc. I'm really looking forward to playing this game. Right after this video is done, I'm gonna go over there and pop this in. And finally, one more thing to show you. I can't have all these shoot 'em ups and enjoy them without an arcade stick. And here it is. I picked up this one. It's the Soul Calibur arcade stick for the PS2. Only has 6 buttons, but that's perfectly fine, you know, for what I'm trying to do with it. Just play shoot 'em ups, and it has a really nice stick here, and the buttons, they all feel great like usual. I'm not even sure who makes this. I think it's made by Hori. So yeah, that's it. I picked this one up for $40 at my local retro game store. And yeah, I got a couple more pickups, but they're not shoot 'em ups. Just a couple games that I really wanted to play on the PS2. I'll show them to you real quick. Got the Rurouni Kenshin game here, which looked really cool in the videos that I've seen, and I read a couple of reviews. Really love this series. Looking forward to playing that. And the last one here, we got the Cowboy Bebop, which is like an action-adventure game with some beat-em-up scenes and some shooting scenes as well. So probably my favorite anime of all time. So definitely happy to pick that up. And the manual is freaking awesome. But yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching, and leave me a comment down below if you have any suggestions on other PS2 games or PS1 shoot 'em ups I should pick up. Thanks a lot, guys.